So in this video, we're going to work on solving multi-step equation when we have to find if it's one solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions. In this case, we will be using the distributive property. So the first step that we need to take here is to actually use the distributive property. That means to multiply every term inside of the parentheses times 8. So 8 times x is going to be 8x, and 8 times 2 would be a positive 16. That's 8 times a positive 2. And this will be equal to 2x plus 16. Now the next step is we're going to go ahead and isolate, or should I say we're going to get our constants on one side and our coefficients on the other side of the equation. So let's subtract 2x from both sides. I prefer to have my coefficients on the left. So 8x minus 2x is 6x plus 16, which is going to be equal to 16. Keep in mind that these 2x's here will cancel each other out because 2x minus 2x is 0. All right, the next step is to now subtract 16 from both sides, and the 16 is coming from the left because we want to get the 6x by itself. So this cancels out, and the other 16 minus 16 is going to equal to 0. So we'll get a 6x is equal to 0. And the next step would be to divide both sides of the equation by 6. And what we get is x is equal to 0. So if x is equal to 0, then we can go back and see if this is no solution, one solution, or infinitely many solutions. And if we see x is equal to a, this is a one solution equation. Okay, x is equal to 0. All right, on the next equation, which is written as 3 over 2 times the sum of 2x and 6, which will be equal to 3x plus 9. We're going to use the distributive property once again, but this time we have a rational number, which is a fraction. And so that might be a challenge to you. So what I recommend that you do is to turn your whole numbers into fractions also. So now let's just take the 3 over 2. Let's take the 3 over 2 and leave it as the same. Let's change the 2x and the 6 into a fraction. So this becomes 2 over 1, put the x behind, and then plus 6 over 1. So now that'll be equal to 3x plus 9. We don't have to change the right side of the equation. We just leave it as the same. Now we can multiply straight across. 3 times 2 and then 3 times 6. Well, 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 6 is 18. Now go to the denominator and multiply 2 times 1 and then 2 times 1 again. So 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 times 1 again is also 2. And this is going to be equal to 3x plus 9. Okay, the next step, we can simplify our fractions by division because 6 divided by 2 is 3. We have 3x. 18 divided by 2, don't forget our plus here. 18 divided by 2 is 9. And that's going to be equal to 3x plus 9. Now we can go ahead and begin combining like terms. So we have 3x and 3x. You can subtract 3x from both sides. All right, so both of these 3x is going to cancel, so we'll get 0. We'll get 0 is, well, we'll get 0 plus 9. We'll just get a 9 is equal to 9. So at this point, we can actually stop and check and see what this will fall under. If 9 is equal to 9, this would be considered at infinitely many solutions, okay? Meaning that you basically have the same line. These two are equal to these two equations, or these two expressions are equal. 3x plus 9 and 3x plus 9. So 9 equals 9, infinitely many solutions. All right? Okay. So try the next question that's going to be on the video. I want you to try and see if you can get it. Actually, it's going to be 2 questions, and let's see if you can get those based on the video that you just watched.